Pickleball has match points, but these ones...
There we go. We're going into game 3.
To do that with the 1 on the blocks is awesome.
Yes, firefight, the crowd. Just wide and Devidze.
Oh my.
They burned the rulebook. And it all started in 2018, Margaretville, USA Pickleball Nationals, with a kid named Ben Johns, who hit a backhand that made every veteran rethink gravity. Ben Johns and Kyle Yates, a rising prodigy and a veteran gunslinger. Across the net, Matt Wright and Dave Weinbach, two pros who'd already beaten them earlier that day. Now, it's the gold medal rematch. The veterans take Game 1. Game 2, match point 10-11, 1 rally from elimination. Wright serves, Ben slides the middle, sees daylight and fires. A backhand Ernes straight through the gap. Clean, ruthless, a stay of execution. Then comes the rally everyone still talks about. Weinbach serves at 11-10-2. Both sides trade dinks, waiting for someone to blink. Yates finally does, but not the way anyone expects. He floats a lob over Wright's left shoulder, not a defensive lob, a dare. Wright backpedals, swings.
I think they're looking to play conservatively until the point is truly there.
That was good.
Wow.
And dumps it into the net. Momentum flips side out. And suddenly, the underdogs look like the ones breaking the rulebook.
Better on his paddle. That's it. There we go.
3 straight points, 13-11, the crowd goes wild. From there, it's all grind. Patience, resets, and the Johns backhand that never blinks. By the end, Wright and Weinbach looked spent. The scoreboard reads 15, and the kid everyone underestimated just double-dipped the favorites. He built the standard. Now watch someone who's about to break it with attitude. Matt and Riley Newman versus the Johns brothers, the unbeatable blueprint. Everyone expected another Johns clinic. Instead, they got defiance in human form. Game 1, Wright comes out swinging. 2-hand counter, forehand like a lawsuit. Every rally looks like he's arguing with physics and winning. Game 2, same story. 12-10, 12-10. The crowd's confused. The kings are wobbling. Wright just stares across the net like, you've been on top long enough. But the Johns brothers don't die quietly. They drag it to Game 5. Momentum gone, legs heavy. Every mistake now costs a chapter in the record books. And that's when the 48-year-old starts playing like he's got a time machine. Reflexes crisp, counterpunches cruel. Ben rips a dive, Wright parries, steps in.
They've done it!
And smashes the winner flat. The ball hits the court, the crowd detonates. First time he's ever beaten the Johns in a final. First time anyone's ever seen that kind of stubbornness weaponized. They used to call him Tim Duncan. That night, he looked like the Godfather. That was control through chaos. Next, chaos in denial. Collin Johns, 2023 Arizona Grand Slam. Ben and Collin Johns versus Riley Newman and Matt Wright, two teams who know each other too well to play nice. The plan? Stay patient. The problem? None of them actually can. Game point 10-9. Everyone's ready for a firefight. And instead, they got a hostage situation. 60 shots, 2 minutes, nobody breathes. Ben probes, Newman bites, Wright counterpunches, and Collin? He just stares them down, hands steady, heartbeat pretending it's on vacation. Commentators lose it.
9-10-1. Still on a 1.
Translation, nobody's breathing anymore. Newman and Wright couldn't save the point or their sanity, because once you've gone 60 shots deep, there's no coming back fresh. Next rally, Collin resets the board. One perfect volley, one setup, one finish. 12-10, done. 60 shots of patience. Next, a man who considers patience a weakness. Riley Newman, 2023 MLP Dallas Premiere. DC Pickleball team versus the Orlando Squeeze. 22-22 championship point. Riley Newman's in the middle, pulse steady, brain on fire. Across the net, Anna Bright and Andre Deskew. Both swinging like they've got grudges to settle. The rally explodes. Forehands, counters, no resets, no breathing. It's not pickleball anymore, it's table tennis with existential dread. Riley slides left, steals a ball meant for Jade Kawamoto, turns defense into ambush. Deskew stretches, flicks one more, begging the laws of motion to cooperate, but Jade reads it like she's seen the script. She leaps, full speed Ernie, contact, boom, 1 point off the winner.
Jade.
Silence, then detonation. 24-22, done. DC takes the crowd. The booth loses its composure. This is some of the best pickleball we've seen all year.
Some of the best pickleball we've seen in 2023.
That's how the commentators called it, and for once, they weren't exaggerating. If the clutch had a GPS signal, it'd ping from Dallas that night, right where Riley Newman made Physics flinch. Physics quit in Dallas, and while gravity's in therapy, hit subscribe. Federico Staksrud, 2024 PPA Selkirk Red Rock Open, St. George, Utah. Wind curling off the red cliffs. Altitude thin, crowd louder than the mountains. Federico Staksrud, newly crowned world number 1, staring down Jack Sock, the tennis crossover who treats pickleball like Broadway. Game 1, Federico cruises 11-3. Game 2, Sock flips the universe 11-2. Now it's 7-7 in the third, the kind of scoreline where nerves get louder than the crowd. And this is where champions either panic or start writing headlines. Staksrud doesn't blink. He dials in. Deeper serves, tighter angles, footwork that looks GPS locked. 4 straight points, 10-7, championship point. One breath, one serve, Physics takes it personally. Sock loads up, swings flat,
Championship point for Staksrud.
and finds the tape. Thunk, game, set, Selkirk. It wasn't luck, it was control disguised as chaos. When everyone else heard, play it safe, Federico heard, prove it. That ball didn't just kiss the tape, it left an autograph. Precision's nice, but sometimes you need a paddle and a death wish. James Ignatowich, 2023 PPA Tournament of Champions. Tyson McGuffin and James Ignatowich down 2-0 to Riley Newman and AJ Collar. One more loss, and the comeback's a ghost story. Newman and Collar already halfway to the trophy. 11-5, 11-4, crowds packing up. Then, the script breaks. Ignatowich serves, steps in, and the kitchen turns into a blur of reflexes. 4 players trading body shots faster than the camera can track. The booth can barely process it.
The fact that he can continue to do that with the one on the blocks is awesome.
Yes, firefight. The crowd was.
Then it happens. Newman reaches for a backhand flick, mistimes it, and the ball pops just a little too high. That's all it takes. Ignatowich lunges, eyes locked, arm coiled, and detonates. A full-blooded overhead ricochets over Collar's paddle frame and rockets into the Utah sky. The point's over before anyone realizes it. The comeback's complete.
Oh no, where's Tyson? James Ignatowich
James screams like he's been holding it since game 2. Tyson pumping fists. The booth's losing it. Everyone's out of oxygen. Ignatowich didn't just win a championship, he dragged it out of the grave, cleaned it up, and set it on fire. That was noise. Now watch silence do the killing. Salome Devidze, 2024 Lakeville PPA Tournament. Up 8-0 on Paris Todd, cruising. Then the walls close in. 8-2, 9-4, 9-7. By 9-9, the crowd smells a collapse. Everyone's tense, except Salome. She literally says later, "I just relaxed." Because when you've already lost the lead, what's left to fear? Next rally, she rips a forehand drive that clips the baseline, then steps in, volleys the short ball clean through the silence. 11-9, done.
Just wide and Devidze.
No screaming, no fist pump, just quiet defiance. Her second PPA title carved out of chaos she created and conquered. That wasn't composure, that was defiance with footwork. Salome steadied the storm. The next player is the storm. Anna Leigh Waters, 2025 Virginia Beach Cup. Virginia Beach, singles final. Brooke Buckner across the net, wind swirling, scoreline tight, 9-10, game point down. Most players panic. Anna Leigh smiles. She drifts wide, loads the forehand, and detonates a cross-court missile. Clean, flat, unreadable. Game point erased in one swing.
Oh my goodness.
The crowd gasps. Buckner blinks. Momentum dies on impact. Waters flips it, wins 12-10 and never looks back. Next game, 11-6 straight sets. The final winner, another forehand dart that barely kissed the line. Cold precision wrapped in teenage chaos.
And that is wide.
That wasn't a comeback, that was a warning. Because when Anna Leigh's cornered, she doesn't just survive, she starts a highlight reel. Pickleball doesn't believe in mercy. It believes in moments, wild, reckless, physics-defying moments. The kind that make you laugh, yell, and question your own hand-eye coordination. That's the beauty of it. 1 second you're in control, the next, the universe sends the ball back with attitude. So hit subscribe, keep the chaos alive, and if you want to finish even crazier than this, click the video on your screen now. See you there.